What's up, my friends? Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, or good morning, depending upon where you're at. Yeffy, Bree, what's going on? Good to see you guys. How is everybody? Oh yeah, we've got a fun evening planned. I'm so excited. I had a meeting this evening too with one of the designers who's helping me out with my brand refresh. It's been a good week so far. Hope everyone's doing all right. We got some like cool vibes in the background right now too. It's like sunny outside but pouring outside. Can you guys see the rain in the background right now? It's like you can see the sun and then it raining. It's one of those days. So what's new? What's new and exciting, chat? Talk to me. Oh man, I've got too much I need to buy this week. People keep coming out with exciting things, and then people keep selling things I want too. It's absurd. I'm tracking so many buys right now. Yo, Zachary, what's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. How you doing? It looks like I'm in a day spa. Yeah. Yeah, I'm somewhere, that's for sure. I don't know if it's a day spa. There we go. There we go. That should be okay. You guys should still be able to hear me okay on the mic. I just was moving that off to the camera a little bit. Just waiting for the weekend. I hear you. I hear you. I hope you're having a good week, Zachary. Yeah, it's been interesting, my week at work, but overall pretty good. I'm super excited actually. There's been some good progress made on a couple of projects, and so yeah, we're sitting pretty on many fronts. I've just been looking here, catching up on some group buy information. What have you guys got on your radar? Let's just cut right into it here, friends. Look at this. This is what I'm looking at. Who else is looking at this stuff? I'm looking at GMK Rouge. 280 shipping? No way. Dude, that is Pogs. Pogs in chat. Yo, wait, so did you get the numpad too, Invisibility? You had to double down, right? You gotta go with both. Nice, that's what's up. Yo, wait, hold on. Do I have... My camera swaps from... Look at this. Windows over here. Windows over here. Like, I can point the same direction, but it changes for you guys. I need to fix that. Hold on, I need to swap this. Actually, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Nice though, invisibility. That's a big move there. That's exciting. That's been a pretty long wait. A good healthy lead time on that. So this is a client build today. Yep, we are building up a good buddy of mine. We're building up his Jane V2. I haven't gotten mine yet. I'm still waiting. I have a couple of things working with Sam right now, and so I'm hoping that we'll get it soon. Tonight we're probably going to be using the carbon fiber plate, but we'll have to decide. I think we have a couple of different options here. Okay, let me unbox it real quick and show you guys, and then we'll get into the news here of what I'm looking at, because we didn't really go over keycap sets that I'm looking at here last week or earlier this week. So I'm curious. You know, I always like to know what you guys are looking at, what you're all buying. But yeah, so we've got. I think I've got all carbon fiber plates for this. So here's all the hardware and everything for the board. I've got an extra. I've got the gasket and an aluminum plate. We might have to go with the aluminum. That's looking pretty. So here's the gasket. and the aluminum plate. And then I've also got extra PCB. And then there's the carbon fiber plate in here. We're deciding between a couple of different switches tonight too. So here's we'll take away all the question marks, right? So here are some vintage blacks that have been lubed up by Remsky. I'm not sure who lubed up these, but we've got some NovelKey creams, and then we've got some Gateron inks. So I'm not certain who lubed up these two guys, but I know Customs Resident Luber, Customs Resident Approved Luber, Remsky, lubed up these guys. So we'll probably fake build maybe one, maybe two of the plates to see which ones we like, and then yeah, we'll decide. We'll decide in chat tonight which ones we're gonna build with. But yep, I can go ahead and take it out of the bag. We're going to be needing to get this out of the bag here anyways, here in just a moment. I was talking to another buddy in the community. Well, you guys know. I was talking to Yeffy. What up, Yeffy? I was chatting with Yeffy earlier about this, and this one, the TGR Jane V2 CE, to me, this feels like the 350Z of keyboards. Like, it just, this is like I need to drop it. I need to put on the short shifter, and we got the carbon hood on the 350Z, and we're about to go drifting. Like, this board is just so mean looking, stealthed out with the carbon, oh, so nice. Yeah, the steel weight, it's all blacked out. Everything's stealthed out on this build. Let me see if I can get this to focus here for you guys. There we go. And there's the Jane logo there. The black Toblerone, that's right. Yeah. You got the rainbow one? Yeah, mine's a rainbow too. Yeah, I got like the, what are they? It's like a heating process for the rainbow. So here's the carbon fiber plate in this one. Really a clean looking design. Like, doesn't it though? Doesn't it like remind you, like, if keyboards were cars, like the Jane V2 would be a Porsche, and the Jane V2 CE, that would be like the 350Z. Like, this is like the down and dirty, like, you know, sports car, like the one that you're gonna like throw into a turn, and if you wear the tires out in like a month, it's whatever, because you're just gonna slap a new set on. But yeah, I love the look of this board. Very, very cool design and aesthetic with it. Maintains a lot of that classic TGR vibe, with the carbon fiber added in a cool little mix into it. So yeah, so we've got, like I said, guys, we've got the carbon fiber plate, and then we've got this aluminum, this black stealthed out aluminum plate as well. And you can see you got the TGR logo on this guy. It's same logo on the carbon fiber. You just can't see it quite as well. Lots of relief cuts in this plate. Like, look at this top. Look how thin that is. Mediocre. Try the build command. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got a cool one for tonight, guys. So let's go ahead, and I wanted to get into this real quick. We'll get into that in just a second. What have you guys got on your lists? Because I am looking right now. I am looking at Rouge. I'm looking at Modern Dolce. I'm looking at Boneyard. Like, I've got way too much, and I'm looking at Nord. Like, those are the sets on my list right now. What have you guys got looking at? Hey, some keyboards. I like your name. Some keyboards. I like. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for following, man. I appreciate that. We've definitely got some keyboards up in here. So yeah. So here's GMK Rouge. If you guys haven't seen this one before, oh yeah, GMK Dracula for sure. I've already got that one on the way. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, my my built board is yeah, it's the TGR. Yeah, exactly. It's the unicorn. It's the unicorn keyboard. So lots of TGR shilling on this channel right now. So I hope you guys like TGR, because we're going to be bringing you lots and lots of TGR action both tonight and in the future. So yeah, so Rouge I think is a really cool set. I don't know if you guys have had this one on your radar, but I really like it a lot. I think the only gripe I have on this is that number 2 key, the legend, isn't aligned. I don't know if that's like going to be like that in production. Yeffy keeps telling me it is. Yeffy keeps telling me with certainty that 2 key is there just to trigger me, and so I still am going to buy it, and I'm just going to put it on an Alice. I think they've got an Alice in the renders here. Yeah, here you go. You won't even be able to tell, because the 2 key sits higher than the other keys anyways. You won't even be able to tell that legend's not aligned. It almost has like a better dip in it when you have it on an Alice, because the 2 key is a little bit lower on the legend. So anyways, Rouge is on my list. I absolutely am going to be picking this setup. I really like this a lot. It checks all the boxes for me, right? You know, one of the first boxes is the modifiers. Does the contrast of the modifiers look like it'll show up well in person? I think so. Alphas, for the same reason, I think so. You know, and I love this 1, 2, 3, 4. I love that gradient. They're doing that more and more often. Like if you looked at like the Aether, the Infinity Aether, it has a lot more of it though. Like it stripes it all the way down the keycaps. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but this is a lot lower profile, and I think that's pretty cool. Like a couple of shades. It's like a couple of shades of like makeup blush, right? I think it's pretty cool. Dude, it's got to be done on purpose for the profile on the Alice, right? Look how that makes like a perfect wave. Like if the 2 key were higher, it would not have been as nicely aligned on the Alice. Look at that, it's beautiful. All right, so there's Rouge. I'm definitely grabbing one of those. We'll see what that looks like. Modern Dolce. I'm gonna grab one of these, and here's why. I've had Modern Dolce. I've got regular Dolce here, right? I'm gonna pick this up though because this set right here is just so cheap. Let me show you guys. Like, I mean, you know, it's hard to pass a standard TKL kit up for $99. Like, that's an easy price point. Like one of those things where I hardly even think about it. And yeah, I love the red keys. I love the cyan keys on it. I think it's pretty nice. So Modern Dolce, for sure the TKL kit I'll pick up. Then you got Oblatsky coming in, Tombry coming in here. The Oblatsky Industries with the Boneyard. This is a set that's run in the past. I've slept on this set when it ran with Carbon in the past. I think it ran with Carbon in the past. Cheap, yeah, cheap, right? cheap for a GMK set though, typically. Yeah, but this is just so cool, and you've got to pick up the novelties with it, like that skull squid keycap, right? I mean, or the skull and crossbones. Like the ISO novelty is just so funny. Did you see this? The skull Thulu. You got the skull Thulu on this guy, and then you got like the skull and crossbones and the skull on the caps lock key. Like, it's so fun. Yeah, so I thought that looked really nice. This is like exactly what we're building tonight, except we've got a wing keyless, obviously. We got like the CE render on this guy. And then here it is. You guys have seen this before, unless you've been living under a rock. I mean, All of these sets, by the way, that I've got on my cop list have all got, I'm presuming, a good contrast between the alphas and modifiers. And so that's like, I think that's like the quintessential thing that I look for the most. Like if I see this and if in renders it looks like it's going to be blurry, like this is the closest one to looking like it might be blurry. The alphas. I know the modifiers are going to pop, but the alphas, they might be a little bit blurry. But I like the colorway on the modifiers so much so that I think I'm willing to risk it. So, but yeah, very cool kits here with this one. I like this a lot. I like these desk mats a lot. I'm probably going to be picking up a couple of these desk mats with this guy too. Like this white one is so cool. I like both of these. I think I like these two the most. 1, 2. This one's okay. But man, these two are really cool with like the little snow-capped mountains. I love how they did the snow-capped mountains on this one as opposed to like the straight line there. I think from a design perspective, these ones look a little better. Like that's probably what I'll grab, unless I get like multiple. But that's probably what I'm gonna grab. Yo, Stash builds with a raid of 30 people. What's up, guys? I was just watching your channel for a second before I went live myself. Good to see you guys. Hello, hello, Stash Builds Keyboards and everyone else. I was peeping in on that Rect 1800 board that you guys had going on tonight. I was loving the aesthetic there between that blue case and the tangerine switches. Ooh, so good looking. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, definitely. I don't know how I didn't have you followed before. That's toxic, right? but yeah, man, thanks for the raid. I really appreciate that, and welcome everyone from Stash's stream. I appreciate you guys swinging by here. Max F, keyboard streamer, you know, and yeah, tonight we're building a TGR Jane. We're actually just getting into it, so yeah, I'm super stoked. You guys in chat are gonna help me pick out the switches for this thing. We were just looking at this case. You guys made it just in time to take in all the glory of the TGR Jane. DD Klein, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, all right. Let's well, yeah. So we got two things to look at here tonight. Not only do we have the carbon fiber plate, but we also have an aluminum plate off stream. And yeah, we've got a myriad of switches. We've got the Gateron inks, the NovelKey creams, and some vintage blacks, all lubed up, ready to go. We just need to figure out which one we're going to work with here tonight. Davis the Great, thank you very much for the follow. Niv180, thank you as well for the follow. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by tonight. Yeah, J-Man, it really is. Definitely a huge work of art. Sam always does such great work. I mean, the anodization on this board, this case, is just really top notch. You know, he gets top marks from me. You guys will have to excuse any fingerprints that I may have left behind on this thing. It's very smooth anodization. Yeah, like right there. That's my fingerprints. My bad, guys. Let's see if I can get this to focus in on my. Normally, just better focusing on my hand. And then I can pull it over so you guys can actually see the weight. The Toblerone weight. We got the stealthed out Toblerone weight on this guy, with the stealthed out weight on the bottom and the carbon fiber. I was talking, Yeffy, you were here. I was talking, take that ring off, you maniac. Dude, it's my band. It's not gonna cut into your board or anything. But it is now off. It is off. Nate Greatons. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Not to scale, hands much larger than they appear. That's the truth. So does this mean I'm single now? We're married to the Jane for tonight. Yeah, we'll play it by ear after that, but I'm pretty sure the band is going back on after tonight. So, Tom, had you had any thoughts on this one though? Are we working with the carbon fiber plate tonight for sure, or did you want to try both the carbon and the aluminum plate? I was thinking carbon fiber. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll build the carbon fiber tonight. Yeah. All right, so we are going to do a little bit of a fake build here. Let's go ahead and get this. Did we have something else below it? Why is that so close? Why is the PCB so close to the... Oh, I know why. It's so close because Sam put he put an insert in it, and so we actually need to unscrew this before we can fully get going here on it. So let me do this. He has like a little padding insert on the case, or underneath the PCB. So we can't do a fake build until we remove that. So that's kind of a bummer. We'll need to remove that padding and then put it back together without the padding underneath, and then we'll be able to see which ones we like the looks of. All right, let's do this. Let's do this hex right here. Yep, there we go. So if it's anything like the Jane V2, I've got about 25 pieces of hardware to remove. And if you think that's bad, just know that Sam, when he was doing all of these, and this is how he shipped them, with them like this, just know that Sam put all of them together and then screwed them all together and then shipped them all out. Because they all came to him, I think, screwed together, but they didn't have the PCB and plate in them. And so he had to... Oh, thanks. Yeah, this one's really nice. I was actually very fortunate to get this one gifted to me from some of my favorite people in chat. Bree and Yeffy hooked me up with this mat. I highly recommend it. It's super nice because it's got these like little magnetic pockets on them, and so yeah, they're really convenient there with that. It's pretty wild how Sam cut the TGR logo into the bottom of this carbon fiber. That's pretty unique and neat. Oh, I'm missing part. Deceed alone? Deceed alone? Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry for, I'm sure, destroying the pronunciation of your name. Oh yeah, the magnet portions on them, really nice. So you've got these deeper pockets here, but then yeah, magnetic here, and it like has like little, like it tells you like magnetic here. Like I like having like, it has like the little grooves. So my paint brushes, it doesn't really matter for this guy because it's not going to roll around. But my paint brushes I can put here in those grooves so that they don't roll around. It's quite nice. I like it a lot. I was using just a regular old cutting mat before, and definitely did not work as well. Plus the contrast was kind of difficult on one side of the cutting mat. So here you go. Here's the carbon fiber plate here. Focus, please. I want you guys to be able to see. Yeah, there you go. You can see the TGR logo on that carbon fiber, how he has that cut right there on the carbon. Oh, look at that contrast there. Ooh. and then the CE on the other side. Very cool stuff. All right, and then underneath that, we've got more of the, it looks like he had some sort of steel hardware for anything that's visible. He had these black steel hex screws for anything that's visible, and then the invisible components, he has these silver hex. Yeah, the carbon fiber looks really, really cool. I was a fairly late adopter on the carbon fiber. I did not like carbon fiber when I first saw it. I wasn't a huge fan of it with it when I first got it. But I've used it on a couple of builds now, and I've grown to like it actually a lot more. It can provide some pretty good sounds depending upon the switch you're using, which is why for tonight I'm leaning myself personally towards the NovelKey creams. Let's see what everyone else is feeling when we get there, but I'm thinking the NovelKey creams are going to sound really good in carbon. All right, so I'm going to hold the Toblerone weight in with my fingers, and I'm going to dump these screws out right here. There we go. Those guys up there. We've got the Toblerone weight, which is a little tight. Let's see if we can get it here. We've got all the hardware removed. Combination of gravity maybe, and we'll get it out maybe. I just want to make sure too, this guy doesn't open without removing the Toblerone weight, because there are more pieces of hardware underneath that, and so I do need to be able to get the Toblerone weight off in order for us to continue with this. There it goes. Just a little bit difficult at first. It's just it's a good fit for sure. This weight just slides right into the back plate there for the aluminum case. Has that recessed portion for it right there. And then, yeah, as promised, there are those other pieces of hardware there for the case. So yeah, can you imagine, for every person who ordered one of these cases, Sam took all of them apart, installed the PCB and plate, and then put them all back together. It's the safest way to have it shipped, by having it all assembled, right? But yeah, I do believe it's a grand total of 25 screws to put the whole thing together. So yeah, how'd you like to have to do that? All right, so then yeah, we've got this cool brass weight there, off center just a little bit. And then on the bottom, that single piece of black metal with that Jane logo right there. Yeah, pretty nice. And so this was the reason right here, this is the culprit, this little guy, why our PCB was not bottoming out, or why it was being held up a little bit. And so now we can remove the actual PCB, and we can put that over to the other side of the camera. The PCB is all screwed in. I'm going to leave it screwed in just like that. And we are just going to fake build this guy just like this. I don't think we need to go too crazy. I don't think we need to screw in anything else. Am I missing something? Why do I feel like I'm missing a layer here? Is there nothing that holds it in place? I thought there was, oh, there's not. I thought there would be a little, so we'll use a couple of screws. I thought there would be little eyelets to actually keep it in place. Are there any good wireless mechanical keyboards? My friend is looking for one and I have no idea. Yes, get one of the HHKB Professionals. There's a Bluetooth version of those, and they're pretty good. Aside from that, you might be able to like mod another type with like a Bluetooth controller. But yeah, many like higher end mechanical keyboards these days are wired. You know, the wire really sort of like adds to the aesthetic on it as well. But yeah, there are other, yeah, exactly, there are other entry level keyboards as well that you can get. The AN, yeah, the AN being one of them, as Yeffy's mentioning here. Do they do a wireless version of the FC660 as well? I don't know the answer to that question. But yeah, so right, it's still mechanical, but it's kind of like a little bit different, right? The rubber dome of the HHKB. This thing is a magnet for all the little particles that I have on my desk. Every time I look at this thing, Tom, I feel like it's got like another little straggler on it. Let me make sure here. Yeah, I feel like it's like picking up a whole bunch of dust from like my desk mat and stuff. Hold on 1 second too. I thought I had a pad somewhere around here. Do I not? You know what we can do? For sure I had a pad somewhere around here. One of those like softer padded mats. I'm not seeing it right off the bat. Yeah, we can use this though. So the question is too, are we working with the gasket mount tonight? I think we gotta try it, yeah? Yep, exactly. They just like showing a lot of dirt. It's like any little speck on my desk, it like is like a magnet to this board. Yeah. We'll just keep this thing dust and particle free. All right. So yeah, okay, we've got this installed now. This isn't going to give us an exact test. But we'll be able to tell a little bit of the sound signature from installing these guys in here, if they decide they want to install. Those are a little. Oh, these cream housings are tighter too, aren't they? There's one. There's two. And there's 3. We'll have fun installing these. I do not. I prefer soldering over hot swap. I have got a whole copy paste on why I go solder over hot swap. but it surprisingly is not accessible to me right now at this moment. Yeah, so it's for the, that should be a command. But for the, you know what? I can grab it. I can grab the exact reasoning here pretty quickly. Hot swap is about to be a command, my friends. Wait 1 second. I have my whole copy pasta and why I don't do hot swaps here on Reddit. There's that, and let's go to CloudBot, add a command. The command will be hot swap, and the response, confirm. Okay, I don't think I need to reset the CloudBot. Try that same command you just did. Try that same hot swap command, see if that does the trick. You're about to get like a wall of text. Oh, it doesn't format it well. Okay, I'll need to fix the formatting there. But yep, that's it. Yep, so those are all the reasons why I don't inherently recommend hot swaps. Now that is not to say that they don't work, right? Mil-max sockets technically will work. I have a good buddy of mine in the area who does not like how he personally tunes stabilizers, but he does still tune his own. And he builds all of his keyboards with those mil-max sockets to you know, varying levels of degrees of success, and then he's able to go back retroactively and retune the stabilizers, obviously, if he feels like he needs to. I don't like hot swap though for all those reasons entailed. They're difficult to work with, they don't provide as consistent of a result, and they can lead to problems. And so just for that quality control issue alone, I don't offer that as a service. Yeah. I just asked if anybody still used hold tights. I have a bunch from when I first got into the hobby. Yeah, yep. Yeah, hold tights were the way to go when hot swap was first like a thing, right? Yeah, the hold tights have been replaced in popularity with those mil-max sockets. So I think mil-max sockets are the way to go. I should have done I'll do the same profile. It shouldn't really make a difference in terms of sound signature. I'll do the same R4 profile in keycaps for all of these guys. So we don't have to worry about differences in sounds too much here between the three. Okay. There's that. Let's go ahead and grab some keycaps. You guys can try and talk me out of it, but I am pretty sure we are going to be building the setup with this tonight. Yeah, I think we're going a demonic sanctuary rebirth look on this guy. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna grab, here are the creams. Oh man, what is so wobbly on that? Is it housing moving? Oh man. Do creams like need to be filmed? Is that a thing? Like, is that a necessity? I don't know if I've done creams that, I think I've done creams that haven't been filmed and haven't noticed an issue. I don't know if I've just got that, if I've got a dud there, but this, look how wobbly that is. Like, the inks aren't that wobbly. Yeah, the inks and the hold on, maybe that switch right there is just a dud. Let's just give it a second here, hold on. Yeah, those all feel, these two feel better. This guy is like wobbling like crazy. I don't know if there's consistency issues with the creams, like if we've got a problem there. Oh my goodness, and of course it's like impossible to pull the creams out of the plate. The creams you built the acrylic TKL with were filmed. Okay, yeah, that's yeah, so these guys are not. I'm wondering if there's a switch wobble issue with the creams typically. Does anyone know? Does anyone know if it's like one of those things where you have to like insta film them? Oh, put the films in on stream. Yikes. That would take quite some time. We're gonna pass with that. If these need to be filmed, maybe the creams will just get we'll get an early disqualification. Let me see here. It might have just been that one guy. Yeah, that one doesn't feel as bad. It might have just been that one guy. Cause yeah, that doesn't feel bad now. Like that switch, like these two were okay. This guy felt wobbly as all get out. So it got out. We took it out of there. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Yeffy. Well, so that's good news then. So it sounded like we just had a dud. That one seemed to have just been a dud. Okay, so let's go ahead, mute that, and, oh, sorry guys, let me close my office door. My wife is watching Homeland in the background, you can hear it. All right. She has still got that really loud. I wonder if you guys can hear that. Okay. So here are the NovelKey creams. Obviously it's going to be a little hollow sounding since I don't have a PCB under them. There's a big cavity obviously underneath this plate. Here are the Gateron inks. Whoa, do we have a clicky Gateron ink there? Yeah, so this guy needs to be removed. This is the leaf issue in the Gateron inks shining through. Like Gateron inks just like some of them just are fraught with quality control issues. And so this Gateron ink right here, this guy just needs to go. I'm gonna put him off to the left side there. We might be, we'll see. Let's see what this one does here for us. That guy still sounds like it's a little bit clicky. Like, that sounds good. if I could expect everything to sound that good, that one sounds good. That one needs to be replaced again. So we're like 2 for 2 in replacing this one out. And this one sounds like it might need to go as well. But that one sounds pretty nice and thick. And here are the NovelKey Vintage Blacks. Consistent for sure. You guys have to ignore that hollow sound. If it sounds halfway decent without a PCB under it, and with this huge cavity underneath the case, you know it's going to sound good with an actual build. I have to disagree. I think I know which one I like the most. I like the creams more. Yeah, I like the creams more. I think you've got it, Nate Gradens. Even between the best Gateron ink and any one of the creams, I still like the creams more. What do you think? What do you think, Tom? Swap their rows. Here, let's do this. Let's do Gateron ink up here, because we like the creams the most. So let's put a Gateron ink up here in this row. And then let's put a vintage black up in that same row. Well, from an ease of installation standpoint, the Gateron, or the vintage black gets the winner. All the others are so tight on this plate. Again, I think the Gaterons are out. There's too much consistency issues with these. I would not put these in a board right now. I've tried too many of them unsuccessfully right now, Tom. I think the Gaterons are out. Is this gonna get? Is that pushed down all the way? Let's try another ink. Like, this is an ink here. You see how this one sounds different than this one, for example? I vote creams. This is a vintage. This is a cream. Oh, we can't do the inks. The inks aren't gonna slide. I think inks do okay with an aluminum plate, because there's still that inconsistency is still there. Like here, hold on guys, here's a full board with inks. Like, you'll hear it. You'll hear that inconsistency. Like, that one sounds really good. This one is a little worse. Like, how do I get, if Gateron inks all sound like this in V2, they're good. Like, that's thick. That sounds nice. But you get ones like this. They need to be swapped out. I think aluminum does a little bit of a better job hiding that. Yo, what's up, Corgi Butts? Good to see you, my dude. How are you doing tonight? All right, so I think I've made my decision. Let's see what do you think? My client said, throw away the inks. They're effing garbage. Oh my God. So what are we thinking? Are we gonna do the and I'm talking to my client right now. Are we gonna do the creams or the vintage tonight? There's the creams. And here's the vintage. I agree. Yeah, I agree. With what you just said in chat, I think that's the way. That's what I would do. And I mean, we're right where I thought we would be. I was pretty sure we were going to do creams tonight, but I did want to just try them all. like listen to this. This is a good Gateron ink. Like, that's really nice. Like, so Gateron, the good Gateron ink and the good cream. Well, all three of these are good. But yeah, it is. It's just the quality control on the inks is just frustrating because you don't have a consistent switch. So the good one will probably fall apart if you open it. Yeah, there's a chance of that. These guys have a tendency of falling apart. So yeah, let's so yeah, we've got it though. We've identified the build. We're gonna do this with creams tonight. So we'll have a little bit of a contrast on the plate, which I think will look pretty cool. You know, the inks, of course, are the aesthetic go-to on a carbon fiber plate. I think that ink really like sets off carbon pretty nicely and looks pretty sweet. But yeah, it's just not consistent enough to feel comfortable, in my opinion. Yeah, well, I'm having a great evening. I can't speak for everyone else, Corgi Butts, but yeah, definitely, I'm sitting pretty tonight. We're doing good. Hey, thanks so much for the follow, Mike. I missed that just a second ago. I've got my headset off, so I can't hear it when the alerts go through. If anyone's trying to get an incognito follow in, this is the time because I can't I can't hear it too well. All right, let me do this. These switch pullers. The Rama switch puller is so bad. Whoa, I'm also flinging switches around my office. I don't even know where that went. We are going to put this on so I get a little bit better of a grip. I need to get a grip. I need you to get a grip. Yo, Review. What's good, man? How are you doing? Good. So good to see you. All right, so yeah, we'll this bag that these came in conveniently have like a hanger, so we can just hang these up in the closet. The Gateron inks. We'll save those for a rainy day. And then from the sounds of it, Tom, we'll throw them out into the rain. Alrighty. Yeah, we're looking good there. We have decided the switch. I can update the build command now. It is no longer a mystery switch. Let's go in here, commands, and we are building a Jane V2 CE with NovelKey creams. There we go. Confirm. All right, the bot has been updated. We are good to go. So yeah, now I'm going to clean up my desk a little bit. Let's go ahead and move this guy here. We are going to unscrew this top case, get our PCB out, and golf boy Nico, I see you in chat, my dude. Life is good, man. What's up with you? Hope everyone's having a great week. Thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with me here. I have a set of retooled cherry housings with the bum wipe stems on my unicorn. So Tom, there is just a couple of anodization markings here on the inside of the case. Depending upon how the light hits you here, you can see, like, you know, just the smallest little marks on the inside of the case. Like not that big of a deal. You'd never see them really ever, because, you know, you'll obviously have these two halves, you know, closed down on top of each other. But yep. Everything on the outside of the case is looking pretty pristine here. Been giving them a couple of visual inspections here as I've been going. I'm also going to put the Toblerone weight here down. There we go. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I don't think there's any reason for F's in chat. I think we're Gucci. The inside of the case, you know, where the two halves meet, is really the only spot where there's any sort of anodization issues, and you know, that's one of those things where that's still a stock. You know what I mean? You know, no one's really going to have an issue with that. This is the board. This is the holy grail of all boards, huh? Man, oh man. The Jane V2 is your favorite. Nice. Oh, look at that logo too. You're the hype train conductor tonight, Review. Hey, Seaweed Lad, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Whatever that means. I don't know what the hype train conductor does. The Jane V2 CE is my favorite, not just the V2. Nice. We were talking about the differences, and you were missing it earlier. So we are what's it called? We were comparing and looking at, like, the keyboards, kind of like comparing them to cars. The V2 CE to me kind of reminds me, with all the carbon fiber, of like a Nissan 350Z. You know what I mean? Like, it's got those, like, you know, it's got that racer aesthetic with all the carbon. So, choo choo. There we go. Yep, we're looking good on the top case as well. And we're gonna have some fun here with this one tonight, guys. I am really looking forward this evening to seeing how the this case works with the what's it called? The gasket. This is one of like is it the 356CL that has the large rubber band gasket? So this one goes around, right, the plate, and in between the plate and PCB, and you can mount this keyboard, with the plate and PCB. It's kind of dope. It's a pretty cool look, and it should add a nice feel for sure. So we'll have an interesting time of it here tonight for sure. Mounting this guy with those rubber gaskets, the rubber band gasket mount. Thanks, review. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we try and keep it nice and relaxed in here. So yeah, corgi butts. We decided on the carbon fiber, not PC. Carbon fiber plate and the creams. And yeah, I see you. What's up there, Milk? I see you in chat, dude. How you doing, man? And then now that the sound testing is over, oh, right. Yeah, what am I doing? I forgot to unmute the music. I have my headset in. I got my music going. J-Man, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? Alrighty, let's see here. That's what's up. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Ooh, just got into some audio equipment. We're gonna need details there. What are we working with, Milk? You got the Matrix 1.2 OG. Nice. What color did you end up picking up? You got the H1s filmed, ready to go. You got the Matrix 1.2. Oh man, you're ready to build. You're gonna have to let me know what you think of those H1s. I haven't used those yet. I have not used those yet. I am very curious. I'm gonna put all the switches in here, in this top corner. There's just so many relief cuts on this carbon fiber, and the creams are so tight in the housings, or on the plate, that I just want to make sure we don't run into any issues here with them, especially between these first two rows. So I'll probably skip every other switch, just like I did up top on the second row here as we get closer. But for the TKL cluster, that special TKL cluster, we'll probably keep the reliefs there on this, so that we don't have to worry about pushing in switches later. For this guy, we should be okay. Hey, thanks for the 5 bits there, Golf Boy. I appreciate that. So let's see here. I had to explain to my parents what I'm gonna do with switches and why I am gonna do it. Hey, you know, let them know the importance of lubrication. Your parents probably already know. That's right. It's absolutely essential, 100%. And we're not forgetting about the stabilizer tuning here tonight, guys. We're doing things just a little bit out of order since I did the fake build, right, with the creams and the inks and the vintage blacks, just to kind of figure out which ones we were going to use tonight. I am going to go ahead and get into the stabilizer tuning here for the build in just a moment. I just wanted to chill and hang out with you guys in chat here for another second. I always have to focus a little bit more. I have trouble keeping up with chat when I'm painting those stabilizers. Lubing is a dead meme. No more lubing. Hey, what's the deal, Milk? We're just going in raw? I've got to use this lube. I'll be in my room. What do you mean? Oh, I'm just lubing switches. Don't worry, right? Exactly. Okay. Yeah, okay. 205G0 makes everything feel better. Raw 2020. Going raw in 2020, huh? Who am I to judge, Milk? Who am I to judge? I don't know if I will be going raw. That sounds painful personally. But hey, you guys do you. I wonder if Arnie uses lube. Are you talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger? Of course the Arnie uses lube. They're always using the lubrication. We don't have time for any of these raw switches. Max, I got 67 words per minute today. That's a big dub. That's what's up. That is what's up. Very nice. All my key money is from lubing. I don't doubt it, Milk. People don't like taking the time to lube their own switches. Lubing is an art. Lubing is an art form. I don't like lubing my own switches either, but I still do it because I'm so damn good at it. Tom can attest. Tom is one of the only clients who's ever gotten me to lube a board for him. And yeah, I do not have lube services. No lube services. If you guys are looking for lube, you've gone to the wrong place. It's like that Dumb and Dumber clip from the end of the movie where they're looking for a couple of lube boys to help them get ready for their bikini contests. Yeah, I'm that idiot who's like, oh yeah, there's a couple of guys I'm sure that can help you out in the next town over. Yeah, so if you guys are looking for lube services, there you go. Review and Milk coming in hot with some lube services. I've tried Milk's lube switches. I have not tried yours, Review. I've tried Milk's though. And Milk's were very nice. Very nice, very nice. All right. How do you know when you are good at lubing? I just lubed my first 100 switches. When you go to a meetup and everyone says, whoa, this is the nicest set of X switches I've ever tried, then you're probably pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there's therapeutic elements to it, Davis, but I don't really subscribe to that sort of relaxation, right? Where I'm sitting there painting, right? It doesn't do it for me personally. Will there ever be a meetup again? Well, the KeyCon meetup is supposed to be happening in September. Supposed to be. Keep your fingers crossed. We're praying for that one. Yeah, consistency is number one for sure. And some switches set you up a little bit nicer for that than others. No way. Wait, Is Keycon... Wait, Stash, Milk, you guys both have the same birthday? What? Then Max gets his lube vintage black Keeb and steals the meetup. Yeah, I mean I am. I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but yeah, my shit is the tightest. Nice, that's what's up. Yeah, so when I hosted the DC meetup last year, I hosted it on my birthday weekend. My birthday was November 2nd, and I hosted it that same weekend, which was also the exact same weekend that my Washington Nationals World Series parade was going on, the same day. So, man, I made all sorts of sacrifices for the keyboarding world last year. All right, let's go ahead and get some stabilizers. Let's hope I have stabilizers. Where are my stabilizers? There we go. Alright, so we are doing a standard TKO build here for this guy. Nothing really too crazy. So we need some GMK screw-in stabilizers. There's one. There's two. Is this a 7U? I think this is a 7U. That looks like a 7U stabilizer to me. I'll know for sure because these wires I know are 7Us. Yep, those are sets. It's a 7U. Alright, so there's one, two. I need, what do I just have 3 floating housings in here? What am I doing with my life right now? These are my personal stabilizers. This is not a bag of clients' stabilizers, so no judgment, please. This is just all my bullshit free floating in bags here. I need to clean this shit up. Apparently, I have a lot of cleanup to do, I guess. Do I have more? There's a housing. There's that. Okay, so now alright, so I need a left shift, I need a right shift, enter key. We need one more 2U. That's a pop in, pop in. That's a pop in. I got lots of like OG cherry stabilizers, which are probably better these days, but we're gonna find the screw-in stabilizer in this bunch. Oh wait, here we go. This one's, yep. This one will complete another wire. And luckily, I think I do have enough stabilizer screws. I somehow managed to like get a whole bunch of stabilizers and like not enough stabilizer screws. Like I'm like, and I end up then looking around like, okay, what happened here? What happened? Well, what happened was, are these screw-ins? These are all cherry poppins. They're all cherry poppins. Those are all the poppins. Here's more stabilizer wires for the space bar. That's fine. I've got a whole bunch of screws right there. That's all good. Grow up, Max. I don't want to grow up, man. Solar Flare, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. We got more pop-ins. Look at just this, like, this needed, like, badly to be organized. My God. All right, that one's complete, and then one more. One more that we need with one more GMK, a screw-in housing, please. No, no, no. Do we need to cannibalize? I need to cannibalize from another wire. That's great. That's just great. Oh, that aggravates me. All right, I need to buy more stabilizers apparently. All right, we'll cannibalize. All right, we've got our wire. There's our housing for this side. And here's our housing for this side. Like, how do I end up with more wires and not enough housings? Like, come on. Yeah, I need to get some Duroc stabilizers. That'd be the big brain move. Maybe I'll pick up some of those guys. I don't know if I have enough screws there. I know I've got more screws in the bag too, so we'll figure it out. One way or another, we'll get enough screws here. We'll get enough parts for this build. All right, so there's the delete key. There's the enter key. There's the right shift. There's the space bar, and there's the left shift. Yay, stabilizers, we did it. All right. I missed a whole bunch of messages in chat here. Sorry about that, guys. 3203 is too thin even for tactiles that you should do 3204. I have to disagree with that. I like 3203 a lot for tactiles, and I've even done 3203 on some really nice linears. Like if you've got creme de la creme, best of the best vintage blacks, like they're so smooth by stock that 3203 is great for that sort of thing. Yep, so I like 3203. I'm a fan of those. I also like GHV4 as well as 205G0. Those are kind of like my go-to lubricants for switches. So yep, and yeah, Milk and Stash both have got birthdays very close to each other, both pretty much right on KeyCon. Very cool. Hopefully you guys can make it to KeyCon. That'll be legit. If you guys can make it to KeyCon, we'll have a couple of birthday drinks there. My treat. We'll meet at the bar after the meetup. My treat. Hold me to it. Oh, Nashville meetup. There we go. That's what's up. Yeah. Very cool. Once you guys figure out dates for that, let me know. Next spring. Okay, cool. So that kind of gives me some information. And then, yeah, so I host the Washington, D.C. keyboard meetup, if you guys didn't know that. It's going to be in February this year. So keep your eyes peeled. We'll be having a meetup here around 2021, early 2021. As a New Yorker, I'm sad I didn't know about the scene last year. Oh, that is a shame, though. KeyCon was last year in New York. It was such a great time. And when you are starting, using thinner lube won't gunk up as much as you slightly over lube. That is true, Mineral. So that's a great advice. 204 works really well for people who are newer in the switch lubing scene. 3204 is preference. Yep. Milk telling me to grow up. Bro, you're like my dad. Yeah, that's true. Probably true. I'm embracing, being a dad. I've got all sorts of lame dad jokes. Where's the free Zeal stabs? Sponsors should be having that. Oh, yeah. Yep. I'll have to talk to Zeal about that. See if he can send me some more Zeal stabs. I know that Lightning is sponsored by Prime Keyboards, and I think he gets like first dibs at stock as they come in. I don't know. That's all my theory. I have no idea. I've not confirmed that. But yeah, those Duroc stabilizers can be difficult to get. Guys, got a crap ton of the new C3V2 stabs, and I got absolutely no screws. Oh, that's a rip. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell though? Do they work with ePVT? Have they fixed that issue? Cat milkshake extra go on sale on NovelKeys tomorrow. Yeah. So what about the desk mats though? Can I get that colorful milkshake desk mat? Because I would definitely cop one of those. Yo, the new Cherry PPT keycaps go up on NovelKeys on the 29th. New Cherry PPT keycaps. Is that you talking about the salve, the ePVT salve set? I'm missing that one there. And then the NK65. Yeah, if you guys are looking for like a budget 65%, ooh, the NK65, and then there's like the NK65 entry level. Both of those look like they could be pretty good. Yeah, I was supposed to do the key company. Did you reach out? Did you reach out to him, Review? Because you can probably, we can get that sorted out. If you have difficulty getting in touch, let me know. Like slide into DMs on Discord, and I can try and connect the dots there for you too. Oh, some keyboards is like typing the build command. Like, what is this dude talking to us for like 10 minutes? Is he actually gonna start doing something? I am gonna start working on this build, I promise. So you found some Dirac stabilizers on AliExpress. I would assume they're legit, but you never really know. I mean, once you get them, let me know if they're good or not. I got you, dude. Yeah, I got you with some keywords. I'm just having fun. Yeah, we're just getting to the stabilizer tuning here for it now. I've got a little bit of a messy desk going on right now too. I'm gonna clean this up just a tad. I don't like having a whole bunch of stuff taking up space on my desk. My little Bizarami worker, my worker lad. So who can tell me what these are for? Who can tell me what those ports are for the CE? Does anyone know? These little 3M pads? Like, this is not for the... These guys aren't for the feet. Are these feet? Because there's no cutouts for the feet. Are they like, are they some sort of like pseudo gasket type thing? Those are, you stick it to the wall for a wall mount. Yeah, there's no, like, you've got the rubber bump-ons right here on the bottom of the case. I don't see where you would have those installed. They go on your mouse. You guys are pretty funny. You save those for your next keyboard build. TGR is just super thoughtful. He did not. Did he just eat them? What? He didn't eat them. That's not happening. We're not eating whatever they are. I don't think I need them, but whatever they are, I'm not planning on eating them. Eat them to become the keyboard. You must become one with the keyboard. Alright, I've got a lot of stabilizer feet to clip here tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and get organized here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're also gonna do like a couple of little snippets here where like I'm like going over like my process of what I do when building, because I hate just dumping my Twitch VODs to YouTube. And so I think tonight will mark the first build I do where I go over a few key elements, and then I'll just fast forward through a bunch. I'll clip and I'll fast forward through a bunch of the content that's like dragging, so that the actual like replay of the VOD will be like 5 minutes instead of 4 hours. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna do this off camera. I'm going to clip these little legs. If you guys have never clipped stabilizers, we clip these legs off here like that. I'm gonna do it off camera because I don't want to get the little legs all over my desk. I'll be right back, fam. that. All the stabilizers have been clipped. Did you behave yourself, chat, while I was gone? The 60% I'm using right now is a unicorn. Yep. I need a purple unicorn in my life. There we go. Yeah, that would be nice. I never have seen the thickest dog with the Minterly dog emote. That's kind of funny, that emote. Minter floof. That's funny. All right. I think we figured it out, guys. This little bag of hardware got mixed in on accident. This is for a different keyboard build, and so I know exactly where this goes then. Yeah, this is the feet and the hardware for the Octagon, and so, yep, we just figured it out. So I'm like, there's hardware in here too, which I don't think I need. There we go. All right, we fixed it. The $1,000 SA Bliss bundle? Oh my goodness. I did not see that. What, somebody was selling that set for $1,000? What, I assume it had like every kit included in it, and I'm assuming it had every kit included in a gift card for like $600, because otherwise that every kit plus 1,000, like, oh my goodness. Unless it had like a $600 Amazon gift card, like why would you do that? Yeah. Don't buy SA sets, fam. Just trust me on that. Just stay to cherry profile. See what I mean though? I love this thing because it like holds my paintbrush, which normally would slide all over the place. Holds it right there. Oh my goodness. People are definitely paying a pretty penny in markup these days. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. If you are in the market for a $1,000+ keyboard and you are thinking about paying flipper prices for it, like if you're paying like $2,500, $2,000, $3,000 for a keyboard, wait just a little bit. Because you will be able to I'm not going to release all the details on this yet, but you will be able to commission me to get a custom keyboard built for you guys here in the next couple of weeks. Like I'm already working a couple of private projects right now, but yeah, like don't go crazy with this coronavirus marketplace right now. Like, I mean, you can end up dropping like $3,000 on a board that, you know, that there were 50 or 100 of or more. Like, it's crazy. Like the aftermarket on these things is absolutely nuts right now, and I get it. Some people have the money and they want what they want instantly and they don't want to wait. But if patience is on your side and you can wait for about a lead time of 60 to 90 days, give or take, plus or minus, yeah, you can get a one-off custom made, commissioned, you know, by yours truly or someone else. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm the only builder who's offering it. I know Nathan's commission service is closed right now, but yeah, I will be opening up that service here within the next couple of weeks. That will officially open for me and coincide with my new rebrand and my new website that I will be releasing here in the next couple of, hopefully the next week or two. But yeah, I mean, don't go too crazy in this market. Yeah, because yeah, there's definitely alternatives. If you want to spend that much money and like get something immediately, sure, okay, whatever. But if you're okay to wait for a little bit, you can spend that same amount of money and get something that is custom built, your exact vision, and you know, I mean, professionally built. I mean, you know, just every part along the way, like, you know, pretty good. Who's going to design the cases? You do the engineering or the CAD. I do not. So I'm no engineer. I do not have any great experience in CAD aside from just, you know, getting a general gist for designs that have already been made. I don't really know my way around that suite too much. I know what I'm looking at, just enough to be dangerous, but I don't know how to design in CAD, and I don't really have good visions. Basically, you know, any vision I have is something that's been done, and just I'm rebringing it to the marketplace. But I'm working with you know, many designers and vendors in the hobby. You guys, they're all big names. You know, and so yeah, I will utilize their services to assist in that element. So a myriad of pricing point options, and just a almost endless potential for, you know, anyone to have, you know, a crazy cool idea and bring it to reality. So yeah, I'm super stoked for it. I can't wait to share the official details. It's all gonna go hand in hand with my rebrand and redesign here of my services here in the next couple of weeks. The next week to 2 weeks, not couple weeks. Like I might have like a beta of my website here ready to go, probably here for like private use in the next couple of days, and then I really want to get this thing ironed out so that when I go live with it, it's just perfect. And I'm working with a couple of really great designers to both help me with my logo and graphics as well as my website. So really exciting updates for you guys. I'm really stoked to be able to be doing this, and yeah, we'll have some fun with it. I know Nathan's commission service has been closed for a little bit. There's a lot of work inherent to that, but yeah, you know, I think at the end of the day, you end up getting to work on some really cool projects. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm always open to working with new designers. So here's the beauty of that sort of thing, Stash. Like, because one of the biggest elements that's kind of difficult in getting rolling is the connections with the manufacturers, and actually getting your design fabricated. And so if you've got designs, you know, that instantly puts you, you know, further along in the process than I start at. You know, I start at step one with, you know, what's your vision, and, you know, and starting the design, you know, and I serve kind of as like the middleman between, you know, the client and the designer, and getting the CAD drawings right and making sure that they're happy with everything as it comes to, you know, the actual vision. Yeah, so I'm not ready to go public with all of the designers that I've talked with yet, but yeah, I mean, if you wanna slide into DMs for sure. Yeah, I'd absolutely be intrigued and want to talk. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I can only assume that, you know, there's a myriad of complexity with the design elements of that, and so yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I basically, like, anything like I do and run myself, it's basically just talks between me and my designer friends, and like, hey, you know what would be cool? You know what we should bring back to the marketplace? We should do like this design, but have a spin on it by doing this or this. Like, basically like anything that I like have a play in from a design element is running off the school of thought that I never try and do too much with a design. I basically like taking elements of things that I've seen done before and tweaking them in a slightly different way so that it kind of refreshes that up and brings it back to market in like a newer way. So like you get like an old classic that had some sort of very distinctive feature about it in a keyboard design, but it's changed a little bit with either like a new material or a different side profile or a different layout or some sort of different difference between the original that was released, right? And that kind of modernizes it, refreshes it a little bit, kind of my twist on it. So anything I've done personally is like that, but I don't do any of the design work at all. I basically just am like the mad scientist. I have the crazy vision and I bring that to my friends who are designers, and then I let them run with that if they're excited by it. And some of them they're like, no, that's a stupid idea, I don't think that would work. But some of them they're like, oh, that's pretty cool, I like that. So anyways, my commission services though, when I release that, it's all going to be catered and customed to that client's vision. They're going to be personal one-off boards. They're not going to be part of any like large-scale run or anything like that. And so I would hope that in each instance, it's kind of a personal process and journey for each one of those clients, and that I can get excited about their initial vision and their pitch to me, and then from there I can get my designers on board. So Yeffy the leather god. But yeah, Stash, by all means, if you're interested in talking some details on some design ideas you've had and around who my contacts are, I am of the mind that I'm open source and open market in every way I can. So slide into my DMs on Discord and I would love to chat. Yeffy has only had to ban one person, I think, from my chat. We had a guy roll through a couple of nights ago asking if I wanted to buy followers and buy viewers. And so that was a pretty easy one. Yeffy was able to flex his ban hammer. Got a taste for blood, and now he's lusting for it. I want to ban people, and that's not. You're not one of my moderators, Milk. Yo, hold on. Who was on the virtual KeyCon that Liam hosted in his Hello Caps Discord? Did DQ get banned from that? Because I remember being in voice chat with DQ on that, and it was me and Nick Heller were the moderators in the channel that DQ was in for a little bit. He held it together when we were in there, but I wouldn't have been surprised. I left the chat channel there after about 15 minutes. I wouldn't have been surprised if he had gotten banned. You haven't banned people since you ran a private WoW server. Dude, get out of here. I used to play private WoW servers. That was fun times. Way back in the day. Yeah. I used to cheat on private WoW servers. You would have been banning me. Because I would do the cheat engine and I would dupe items and stuff in private WoW servers because all of that stuff wasn't patched like it was in retail, and so I would just dupe myself infinite gold or currency or whatever it was I needed to get all the items, and then I'd end up running around in like Altric Valley and just shredding people. I was a punk kid. I was very deserving of anything, any disciplinary treatment I got in private WoW servers. I was deserving of. I haven't played WoW. Oh, Yeffy, you did miss a little bit of an era there. Yeah, that was, man, that was quite a milestone in my life. Just MMOs in general. Like when I got into my first MMO in college, and man, yeah, it was. Now I look back on them with a lot of nostalgia. I played a little bit of Classic WoW and realized how much it sucked. It's not something I had any intention of reliving. Like I played Classic WoW, I was like, oh yeah, I remember Classic WoW with such fond memories. And yeah, playing Classic WoW did not do it for me. Like the quality of life features were all stripped out of Classic WoW. Yeah, did somebody say CS 1.6? Yeah, I played a lot of CS, Yeffy. I heard Nick gave away many clacks just to be a mod? What are you talking about, pizza and milk? I don't think so. Maybe. I didn't get any. I was not the recipient of any of his clacks. Are you talking about in general, like on the NovelKey's Discord, or... If Nick gave away many clacks, he's got many more to give away. If he's given away many, he had too many to begin with. Yeah, right, exactly, Ferris. If you're curious, Yeffy, you can still get all the same bullshit out of the game right now as you could back 10 years ago or 15 years ago, whatever it was. It reminded me quickly though, once I installed Classic WoW again, man, it reminded me quickly how much they had improved the graphics throughout time. It's kind of crazy how they like ninja patched all the graphics and made them better. Like, how did they do it? They didn't change engines. Like the game engine for WoW didn't change. They just like patched graphics mods over the original code, didn't they? Like, how did they gradually over time better the graphics? I was always kind of like of the mind that like if you needed better graphics, you needed to change the engine that the game was built on and predicated on. Like WoW just maintained, like it always seemed kind of seamless there, right? I actually think the engine did change in Cataclysm. Oh, not but Warlords. Okay. So yeah, then that makes sense. It all kind of is behind the scenes, I guess. And so yeah, I mean Blizzard does whatever Blizzard does, and you don't really see it. You're not as privy to it as I guess you are with like Half-Life, right? You know, like Half-Life, you know, the engines, the Half-Life engines, you know, changing, right? Or like the Cry engine. Yeah. You see that, and that's a bit more transparent, I suppose. So yeah, that makes sense. It was like the animation style and the graphics were kept similar enough to where you really, like, if you kept playing WoW, like my WoW career was, you know, fraught with me leaving and me coming back. And I left and left and left and came back like a myriad of times throughout the you know, the years. And I never came back and was like, oh man, they overhauled all the graphics and this really looks a lot better. It was always kind of just like they would like ninja update them each time, and each time I would come back and I wouldn't really notice a huge difference. That gradual, you know, improvement of them over time kind of really, I guess, helped with consistency. And I don't know if I'd say it helped or didn't, because you never came back and you're like, oh wow, these graphics look great. But then, yeah, when you go back to Classic WoW, you're like, holy Jesus, they definitely upgraded the graphics, because that looks awful. But anyways, enough talk on World of Warcraft. I'm sure not everyone is interested in World of Warcraft banter. We have completed the stabilizers, my friends. All right, we are ready to install these guys. If you guys are new to keyboards, we're working with some screw-in stabilizers here tonight. We can attach these now to our PCB, and then from there we should be ready to drop our plate on and get this thing really rolling. We're getting close. Man, I am almost 2 hours into the build here, and we are still not soldering. I need to move it. How much would a fully tungsten TKL weigh? I don't know, a lot. That'd be a heavy rectangle, that's for sure. Well, I mean, what's the heaviest TKL right now? Is it the, what was that huge PVD polished steel TKL that had the integrated cable? What was that thing called? I'm losing it. The Kepler. Yeah, was it the Kepler? Is the Kepler the heaviest TKL? I1, yeah, the I1's not out yet though, but that's gonna be an entirely, that's gonna be stainless steel. When's Simon doing the I1? He's such a tease with that shit. I need an I1 in my life. When it's ready. That's true. That would be his answer for sure. That tease. Simon with the big tease. I actually was, I think, the first person in the United States to try one of Simon's builds. Simon built a M65 for me with Xandas before Holy Pandas were a thing. Or if they were a thing, they were just becoming a thing. Are all Jane PCBs yellow? No. The Jane V2 PCBs are yellow. The Jane V2 CE PCBs are yellow. The Jane V2 PCBs are green. Here's a V2 PCB. What rev does he have on this? Yeah, so it's the same thing. It's the same syntax. 1.2 and 1.2, but this obviously it has the CE nomenclature on the yellow one. The green, yeah, the green has more of like a stock layout to it, right? I like green. Yeah, I like red though too. I like red a lot, and I like black. Yellow's your absolutely least favorite. Yeah, I can understand that. Yep, I can understand that. Yeah, it's not the biggest deal for the PCB because you really don't see too much of that once it's built. Not the biggest deal, but yeah, I'm not sure why Sam went with yellow for this one. The only other yellow PCB that I know of was the TX. The TX TKL PCBs, the original like A87 PCBs from the TX84 buys were yellow. I actually have one of those in my desk right now too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I do. Here's a TX PCB. So definitely, this is more of like a, I don't know, more of a green hue to the TGR PCB. Hey Niv, thanks for tuning in, man. 6 a.m. right now. Ooh. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. It sounds like it might be time to fix your sleeping schedule by staying up till tomorrow night. But good luck with that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, Yeffy, if I had to have a yellow PCB, this isn't a bad board to have it in. Yeah, review. That was my classic college mode, right? You know, you'd be studying for something, and you'd have to pull an all-nighter, and then you don't wanna fall asleep in the middle of the day, so you gotta stay up till tomorrow night. Fix the sleeping schedule. All right, guys, we've already got the PCB loaded up with a fair number of switches. So without further ado, let's drop this guy right onto our PCB. Get things ready to begin soldering here in just a moment, hopefully. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week and an evening here with me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. If you guys are new to my channel, I do keyboard content twice weekly. Sometimes I throw in an extracurricular third stream here and there, although I have recently said to myself internally that I am going to start getting more serious about YouTube content, and so I'm going to try and devote one evening a week to either recording or editing YouTube content. I think it's silly that I don't have any of that coming out, and I need to change that. Hey, thank you so much, Bueno Builds, for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that. Any idea where you can get a PC plate for the Matrix 1.2? Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Were you building anything interesting here tonight? Oh man, we got an emote. There we go. We got a thanks for that. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Aldi Asai. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. You throw me off with your Twitch name. I know exactly who that is. Thank you very much for the subscriptions, you guys. I appreciate that. You can Twitch Prime to anyone on Twitch, but you choose to do it for me, and I appreciate that. That's what's up. Something about that carbon fiber and yellow plate, or yellow PCB and carbon fiber plate. It's got the people subscribing. What do you think, Yeffy? Not too bad, right? With the creams too, no less. I was kind of unsure about the aesthetic of this, but I think I'm gonna like this thing as it's coming together here. I did. You built a Poly Bauer that was signed by Dixie last week. Nice. That's what's up. You said to me, Stash, and one other. Oh well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, Ferris with the tier 1. We've got some more emotes coming in. Hype train. What's up, guys? Thanks so much, Ferris, for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Guys, you need to join, and girls, I don't need to be sexist. Guys and girls, you need to join up in my Discord. I've got new subscriber roles on Discord, so we'll probably be releasing a special subscriber chat here too, where we can talk about all these plebes who aren't subscribers to my Twitch channel here in Discord privately. So there's incentive to subscribing now. So thanks so much, guys, for the subscriptions. I really appreciate that. Review with 100 bits. Man, really appreciate you guys. Very, very nice. Making me feel all special on this Thursday night. Review with another 100 bits. What's up? You know what I should do real quick, guys? I should probably put the stabilized keys on before I fill up every single spot with switches and test out all the stabilized keys. So we're gonna do that here real quick. Another 45 bits, and then we got some gifted subs. Thank you so much for the 5. We have 5 or 3 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Bueno Builds. Really appreciate that. Keone, Petrov, and Golf Boy with the subs coming in gifted to them. Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, we got level 2 hype train going right now. Let's see if we can cap this thing out. Get some more emotes up in chat. That's what's up. And with the 45 bits review for the tube coming in with a total of 245 bits. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. There it is. Thanks, Yeffy. Appreciate that. I think I have that in a command. Does exclamation point Discord work, Yeffy? If not, I need to add that in there. Yeah, there we go. Good deal, good deal. I think I've got that and then exclamation point socials. Now is as good a time as any too to show some giveaways that we're going to be doing here, guys. We have got a grand total of 3 commissioned keycaps that we are going to be getting made specially for you guys. So 3 winners total are going to be the recipients of those. How we're doing it, we're having one of my favorite keycap artisans in the hobby is going to be putting them all together in one of my favorite colorways. When we hit 1,000 followers and subscribers between Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram, we'll be giving all 3 of those away, one for each of my social media accounts. I'm going to be going out of pocket myself on those keycaps. I'm super stoked to be doing that for you guys, and yeah, more giveaways to follow as well. So I really appreciate you guys subscribing and donating your hard-earned bits. You guys are too kind. All right, so let's see here. We got the PBT spacebar on this guy. Make sure this thing sounds nice. I love these creams and how they clip into this plate. Feeling nice and secure. All right, let's go ahead and mute the music here for 2 seconds. And let me catch up on chat here real quick too. What am I missing here? Yep. Man, I love it, guys. Thanks so much for the subs. Yeah, carbon fiber plate, urban lime. I get my own Jane B2, waiting on the details. Ooh, Bueno Builds. That's a big pickup. Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'll keep praying for you. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Yeah, good luck on the hunt. Let's see here. Love carbon. Yeah, yep. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think we tested this build out with the carbon and the cream switches here before we started. I think they're gonna sound good. Out of the vintage blacks and the inks that we had, we went with the creams. All right, so here you go, guys. That's not a bad space bar, but per usual, I think it needs a 90-gram spring. Yeah, I think it just needs a bit of a heavier spring. So we're gonna put a cherry 90-gram spring in the space bar. I think that's gonna make all the difference in the world here for it. I'm just not a fan of stock springs in my space bar. 90 gram is the perfect way. Yo, so we received a level 1 hype train emote. Very nice. Thank you, chat. I appreciate that. 6 subs and 245 bits. You guys are too kind. Here we go. What we get? The Choo Choo Frog. Nice. That's what's up, guys. All right, cool. So let me go ahead and we're just gonna mod this cream right here that we've got sitting out. Oh boy. There we go. That one can be removed. And I have got a little bit of paraffin oil that we will be using for this spring. Just put a little dot of it there on my hand. This oil should do the trick to make the spring nice and smooth, no crunching to the spring. Nothing really too crazy there. I just paint that a little bit and then we can rub that in. There we go. That switch is ready. So here was the before. Let me give you guys this. Hey, it's moisturizing. No reason not to rub that in. I could sell my own beautifying salve. Ooh, that's tight. Okay. All right, so here's a stock one, and here's the one with our new space bar. Perfect. Much better if you ask me. You guys hear the difference there? Like, you know, you had just a little bit of sluggishness in it from before. 90 gram never fails. Yep, highly recommend it. Get yourself a set of 90 gram springs. I just have 100 of them. They just last you forever, you know? I mean, that's literally good for 100 keyboard builds. Just grab some, why not? Don't overthink it, just pick them up. Move those off, we can put this back. I don't think I need these for the build tonight. I'm gonna keep them out on my desk for just a moment, but I don't think I need them. Oh, and I didn't even shill my key opener. The Keybio key opener. Okay, I love this thing. These guys are not a sponsor. That is just a fantastic product, the Keybio. Bueno Builds, thank you so much for the 200 bits. I appreciate that. Very, very nice. Yep, that never fails though, the 90 gram spring. Oh, Keybio, not Keybio, it's Keyboss. That's it, right? Right, Yeffy? The Keyboss. Yeah, excuse me. Yep. Yeah, guys, pick that up. Show that guy some love and support. He is CNCing these keycap, these switch openers. So nice. Yeah. 300 bits with the Pog Champ. Thank you so much. Bueno Builds, you are being too generous tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Get the hype train going. Hey, I'm okay with that. You guys want to get another hype train going? go. And if I'm not mistaken, we do the inside for wing keyless. I wish Sam would just have the no more Swiss cheese plates, please, Sam. Just go with wing keyless. And it should be the right side again. I'll need to double check these placements here, but I think it's the right side on both of these to get this lined up right with the wing keyless top. I'm just gonna double check that though. But I'm feeling confident that I had him in the right spot. Let's see here. Let's see if I did it right. All right, my 1.5s are here. That one is lined up right. As is that one. I feel like there's a little bit of a gap there between that. Let me see here. Do I have this lined up right? I do. That is lined up correctly. I feel like there's a little bit, there's like the slightest gap in between my alt keys and my space bar, but it's perfect on the edges. That's for sure. That's for sure where it goes. Yeffy with the 500 bits. What's up, dude? Thank you so much. Max, you're getting there on followers. Another 359 and we're at 1K. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone tossing me the follows here. Yeah, I followed you, Bueno. I don't know how. I haven't watched a stream yet of yours. Yeah, review. Come on, man. That's toxic. You gotta be following. You gotta be following Bueno. I'm an incoming streamer. I'm an up and coming streamer, just showing some love. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know I haven't been able to catch your streams too much in the recent past myself. I'm definitely gonna need to change that though too. I am definitely gonna need to change that. Let me see here. There we go. That's what's up. Dude, sounds like an awesome Bower build too. I'm so jealous. I haven't built a Bower yet. I'm hyped on that. Yo, another 500 bits? Yo, Yeffy. Thanks, you guys. Man, I'm feeling the love here tonight. You guys are the greatest. You guys are the greatest chat in keyboard builds. Thank you very, very much. Yeffy, you keep donating like this, man. I'm gonna have to carry you in some more Apex Legends games. Come on, man. Yeah, I need to figure out though. Guys in chat, let me know what we need to start adding into Discord too. I have been neglecting Discord in just about every way, and I need to stop. I need to start, you know, bringing some more action to my Discord server. I shifted things around today for sure in there a little bit earlier. Added in some roles and made things just a little bit different there. Yeah, I definitely need to focus in on that a bit more. But yeah. All right, let's see here. What do we got here? Oh my goodness. Yeffy. What are you doing, dude? We got more. We got more of these. How do I make, I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to upload my own emotes. I have emojis in the NovelKey's Discord, but I don't have them migrated over to Twitch. And I definitely need to migrate those because it's like the nerdy like zoom in of my face. Like I need to do that. Yeffy, do you have those? Can you grab that and like upload those emojis, or do I have to do that? Yo, 1,000 bits from Bueno Builds. Yo, what are you guys doing to me? Oh my goodness. Let me get a pog in chat for everyone donating in the past 10-15 minutes. Thanks so much, you guys. Yo. Thank you, thank you. Oh, some keyboards. Yeah, dude, like I said, I'm gonna have, like, this is gonna be one of my first VODs where I take it and I condense it. So yeah, since you're not able to catch the end of the build here tonight, definitely check my YouTube here in the next couple of days, because I'm gonna splice this thing all up, and I'm gonna have the VOD all encapsulated into like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna definitely shorten this whole thing down. Hey, it's all good. Sharing is caring. I need to relax on the sharing though. Thank you so much, guys. 25 emotes shared. Yo, that's what's up. The emotes are really building it up here. Oh my goodness. You guys are too kind. Alright. Man, I feel like I actually need to like build something now. Oh wait. Oh wait, we are. Alright, I think we got everything in here. We're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and, you know what we didn't do, which is a huge rip. We didn't yet test our PCB. So that's a good sign right there, that's good. Let me go ahead and we will test a couple of these. Now that I have every switch and stabilizers all installed, we didn't test the PCB. So why don't I go ahead and do that just real quick on at least a couple of these. And make sure that we are looking good. I'm just testing sporadically switches. Huh. I'm like pretty confident we're okay. Yo, another emotes being shared. Yo, thank you so much. Wow. Oh, you know what? I'm like looking at it. I'm like, wait, why aren't those actuating? It would help if I was actually in the program. There we go. There we go. I'm at a weird angle here. Okay, that looks good. Is this at the num lock? Yeah, that's at the F13 is at the num lock right now. All right, let's go with the F real quick. Boom, boom. I might miss one or two. I'm trying to move quick here, guys. All right, what happened to F1? F1's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F5 is good. 6, 7, 8. F8 is indeed good. All right, cool. I think it's safe to say our PCB is good. I'll finish off this row here, but I'm pretty sure we're all set. Yep, that's looking good. Just to be on the safe side. I get a little like nervous if I don't test the PCB. What happened to my O key? Did I just not have it? There's P and there's O. Yep, there we go. Oh, do we miss pipe? Pipe is good. Okay, that's good. I know I said I was just going to do one more row, but my anxiousness won't go away if I don't test them all now. Okay, what happened here with this carrot? Should be this guy. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. The board is all tested. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I should have done that earlier. I just wanted to make sure. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to solder an entire board together and find out I have like PCB issues. Oh my god. This music is getting all sexy too. Oh, what did I do? My bad. There we go. I was just looking. Hey, what's up, guys? Hello. Was it you that wanted vaporwave? Yes, I did, but I actually might have found a set. I just might. I'm looking for many a GMK set actually. So it makes my eyes burn. I think there's a time and a place for it, but yeah. But NovelKeys is stocking it in PBT vaporwave, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, I've got a connection here on a GMK version of that set, and I'm still debating, but I'm thinking I'll pull the trigger on it to continue the. This has been the last 2 months of GMK expansion. We have been crushing it with GMK. Yo, Justin, I see you in chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. The whole fam's here now. We can start up the soldering. I didn't do it tonight either. I meant to get my software zoom on as well. I wanted to get the software zoom on so I could hit a keycap on the macro pad here so that I could then zoom in even more on the board. I think we're zoomed okay in right now though. All right, so let's go ahead and get our sponge here. I'm gonna need to order a new spool of solder here soon. I'm running a little low. Just slapped GMK Shoko on my Cloud White Sat 75. Ooh, don't let Yeffy hear that. He'll end up sliding into your DMs trying to buy it off of you. Monday, they're releasing the Vaporwave ePBT Monday. There we go. Yeah, wow, how about that? Yeah. How about that? All right, guys. We have made our way to the soldering portion of the stream. I'm going to detail a little bit differently here. I generally go over these points, but I want to make sure I really hit on them tonight because this is going to be, like I said, one of the first new ways I do the VOD. So I always hit up the 4 corners of the PCB first. And I do that primarily just because I want to make sure that I'm getting them all attached and in play, so that they don't start moving on me. And I don't need to do it tonight, but I typically do the Woden method where I only solder 1 pin, I then push that, and then take the iron off. Basically what I just did there is I pushed that down, made that molten, pushed the switch through so that I had a good contact between the switch, the plate, and the PCB, and then I took the iron off so that that then solidified again and held it securely in place. That makes it so you pretty much have a perfect joint there on that switch. I do it again on the 2nd pin there now. There we go. That one's done. I do that for all 4 corners. Now in the magic of YouTube, you guys are enjoying it here live, but in the magic of YouTube, I'll be speeding this part up. Doing 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when I get to the rows, I just push the rows in. Pretty much that's all you have to do when you're soldering a typical board these days. A lot of times though, with these newer boards, they'll have those liners in them, or they'll have like, you know, or the switches won't make as good contact. Sometimes you have to like, sometimes you can't just push the row in and just go all the way down. Sometimes you actually have to like do that. I call it the Woden method. Sometimes you have to do that method where you push the switch down a little bit more regularly throughout the build. It kind of makes it a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's worthwhile to do because then you are ensured that you've got good contact points on each of your switches. Let's see here. GG. How did you acquire that beauty? Hello, Alan. This is actually a client's board that I'm building, if that's what you're talking about. I actually do have one on the way for myself. It's just not here, but yeah, this was a group buy that took place about a year ago. At this point, the force just had to be with you for it. I believe there were 200 units. What's the meme on this one? It sold out in 3 seconds, right? Little story behind that. I think it sold out officially in 3 seconds because the form actually bugged, and it wasn't actually it was open for longer than Sam wanted because the website actually crashed on it. Okay, so we did, real quick, back to YouTube, we did our 4 corners, and now what we do is we push the switches through one row at a time, and then we solder all the way down the line. I'm just pushing them all through right now just to make sure that I've got the points here all lined up and that the switches have a good contact to the PCB. And now I can move it right back down the line. And now, through the magic of YouTube, we'll be fast forwarding this component again. But you guys live get to hear my lovely voice as we do this. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. Thank you for the raid stash. Thank you for all the bits and all the follows and subscriptions. I really appreciate you guys. This makes it really fun and enjoyable for me building keyboards. I do this keyboard build stream 2 nights a week. If you guys are unfamiliar with my stream, welcome one and all. Feel free to ask me any keyboard related questions. If I don't know the answer, odds are my chat does. And yeah, if you guys are interested in having a keyboard built, like I said, we do this 2 times a week generally, sometimes even more, depending upon how many builds I have to work through. And 90%, if not more, of these builds that I do on my channel are client builds. And so if you'd like to see your next build featured here on my stream, I have the links and everything down in the summary of my stream, including the link to my build services form. That'll all be updated here in the next couple of weeks as well. I'm really looking forward to this website and rebranding that I'm going to be going through here in about the next week or 2. So stay tuned for new and exciting details with that. I want to get through a couple of sponsors here real quick. I want to thank Zeal PC for sponsoring tonight's stream. Zeal.pc is it's a great long-time vendor in the community. You can find the Zelio V2s as well as the Telio V2s, Helios, all sorts of switches on his website, as well as the Zeal stabilizers, and he does have in stock, last I checked, the 205G0. A very in-demand lubricant, if you guys aren't familiar. Zeal.pc. If you guys feel so inclined, there is a referral link in the summary section, again down below. If you guys use that, it gives me a kickback on the order, and I very much so appreciate that. I didn't say it yet, but any of you guys who donated tonight, this applies to you as well. I put everything that gets donated into my stream right back into content creation and updating settings on my equipment, my audio visual, keycaps, anything, you know? So thank you guys for donating. Thank you for using my Zeal PC referral link. And also, thank you to mintautumn.com. Mint Autumn is another sponsor of the stream here, guys. Jack Static, who runs Mint Autumn, is one of the nicest guys I have a pleasure of knowing and calling a friend in the community. He's been a longtime supporter of my stream, and he is also the mad scientist behind the creation of the Rukia keyboard. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. It is definitely worth a look. Round 2 of the Rukia should be shipping here within the next weeks, months, sometime soon TM, right? He's got new projects up and coming as well, of which I am very excited to say that I will be able to be involved in and help spread the word on all of his awesome keyboard undertakings. Jax, he's our man. That's right, Yeffy. So yeah, thank you both to Mint Autumn and Steal.PC. I appreciate you guys both very kindly. If you're also interested in sponsoring the stream, if you yourself are a vendor, I'm always interested in talking details on something like that. You can go ahead and slide into my DMs on Discord, and I'd be very curious in getting details. And anyone else, please join us on our Discord. We're building that thing up, bringing it up to speed. I want to get that thing popping. I got a link to that in the information section below as well. So yeah, let me go ahead and get caught up on chat here. Man, Justin's up in chat. The fastest typer on the West Coast. Yikes. Let's see here. Not sure if it's okay to paste links in chat. Yeah, Bueno builds. As long as it's safe for work, you can post links in chat. That's no worries. I have a question. I just tried to clean my mechanical keyboard with a barely wet towel and now it stopped working. Can I repair or is it gone? Ooh, it's potential. You could have shorted something out. It's potential you could get it working again though. If you have a multimeter, that is probably your best bet in troubleshooting it. Vader Smigs, if you reach out to me in Discord, I can try and link you up with my resident electrical engineer. He might be in chat. Super user, are you here? I feel you. I just spent $2,500 on cams and lenses to get a high quality stream. Ooh, yep. I mean, the donations and the support from the community absolutely helps, but I mean, yeah, you know, the best part about it though, at the end of the day, Bueno, is it's multifaceted, right? I mean, yeah, it gives you a great result on stream, but I'm also a huge photographer. I love taking photographs, and my wife does as well. She is benefited from it, you know, as just as much as I have from having it on stream, and my girls have both benefited from it hugely. No second child syndrome in my house. My second kid has thousands and thousands of photos because as soon as we had baby number 2, I migrated all to a Sony system, and so I was super excited to learn the new ecosystem. And so subsequently, my second kid has a lot of photos of her. but yeah, it's selfish and self-serving, but at the same time, there's a little bit of selflessness in it as well. So I like doing this each time. Every time I go row by row, I like pushing the switches in just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. If it wasn't plugged in, you're good. Right, exactly. That's what I'm kind of thinking though. Vader, I'm assuming that since it was wet and you probably had it plugged in, it stopped working because it was plugged in. Yeah, that's true though. That is true advice. I mean, you can get electronics wet if you let them dry out before you plug them back in. If there's no power, these things are generally okay to get wet. How do you guys clean your GMK caps? I don't. I embrace the shine. I go for it. I love a set of shined up GMK. Justin with the fastest fingers in the West. Linus literally put keyboards in his dishwasher to clean it. I remember seeing that. That was total cringe. Anytime I've ever spilled anything on my mainstream boards, I just had to dry itself out and was good to go. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, you know, you maybe with your keycaps, if you spilt something on your board, maybe you want to like take the keycaps off and clean them all up. Knock on wood, I don't think I've spilled anything on my nicer keyboards ever. So I can't relate. Yep, my wife says the same. Nice. Wow. You guys coming in with the references, making it not so PG-13. I don't even know what my channel is set to be allowable for children. And so as long as we don't curse, I think innuendo is fine, because they throw that sort of stuff into Sesame Street. I mean, oh, and there's definitely like like SpongeBob. Oh my God, watch an episode of SpongeBob. Like children watch that, and of course the references go right over their heads. But then like I'm watching it, I'm like, that's wrong. That's just wrong. Why are children watching keyboard builds? I mean, I don't know. You know what happens to me though? My kids get a hold of my phone, and then I go back through, and videos that I've liked end up popping up on my stream or on my YouTube, and so the next thing you know, I've got some like Baby Shark song added to my typing sounds playlist. I caught a couple of those. I can thank my 3-year-old for that. Hey man, you don't know. There could be some rich babies out there. Rich babies buying up all the keyboards. They're just looking for that Satisfaction 75. They're all about the knobs. These new kids. All about the knobs. Yo, we missed it, Yeffy. The Kajal. Is it Kajal? Kahal? Kajal? Either way, we missed it. No 40% knobs for us. So if you guys are new to soldering too, I love watching, what's that guy's name? What's that electronics tech stream? That electronics YouTube page with the guy from, he sounds like a Kiwi and he's like super humped. Is it, I can't remember his name. Why am I'm blanking on it completely. But if you guys, Justin, you're laughing. Are you laughing at that? What's his name? What's that electronics YouTuber's name? The guy that's like, he talks about soldering and is always super hyped about it. No one wants to see your cherry emote. Yo, did you guys get my emote? Did you get my personal emote from the MetKeys Discord yet? Who can put that in a format for me so that I can add it onto Twitch? So we can add my MaxF emote to Twitch. I need help. My computer illiterate ass, I need help. It was so funny. I put that YouTube video out and I knew it was like a huge joke. Like I had the total like Bob Ross. If you guys haven't seen it, the video I'm talking about is my stabilizer tuning guide on YouTube. It's like the only YouTube centric content I've created. And it's such a meme. It's like total Bob Ross, like chilling out, hysteria. Like, I mean, I have like top rated comments are like, is this 70s porn music? I love it. I think Jax's the top rated comment was with, this is the smile that my kid makes right after he's taken, like after he's stolen his sister's toy or something like that. Like, like the evil grin. but anyways, as soon as I put that YouTube video up, if I can talk, as soon as I put that YouTube video up, Diego hit me up and instantly popped into chat with emotes of my face from that. And I think within like a day they were on the NovelKey's Discord. That's my keyboard claim to fame. I've got emojis in the NovelKey's Discord. Me and Simon, couple others. Simon is the king. Simon has got so many emojis in that damn Discord. It's hysterical. Simon's just got such a... He's just got such an emoji face. That's like a halfway mean thing to say, but Simon has got an emoji face. Let me explain. And I will explain with images because... Ozzy, what's going on, man? Good afternoon as well to you. Oh, I have my keyboard unplugged. That's why it's not loading up. I'm like, wait. I want to show you guys something. I've got images of Simon that need to be seen. It's nothing inappropriate, don't worry, guys. But so here's some of my favorite. So here's Simon. There we go. There's Simon as Bob Ross painting his ISO key. What else have we got? Hold on, I've got others. Here's the Simon blush. Come on. But what we did, my favorite is I have a custom Jane V2. Here's my custom Jane V2. I love that one. Simon, look at his eyes. His eyes are just so funny. He's just got an emoji face. That's Simon. Oh, it's all out of love. It's all out of love. Simon is number one bae. Sorry, Yeffy. Sorry, Justin. The elephant has been confirmed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Justin, you hadn't heard about that. I should make one from the KeyCon video Justin clipped. An emoji? Oh yeah. I could make an emoji from that too, because I'm in that video a couple times. Teja's camera was very friendly to me that weekend. Wait, are you talking to Yeffy? You're gonna tell his wife, or are you gonna tell my wife? Because Yeffy doesn't have a wife, at least not yet. You're being slow on that one, Yeffy. You gotta pick up the pace. Amez Draven with the follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to the keyboard content I'm bringing you here. What are you typing on, Amez Draven? What do you got? Putting you on the spot. Welcome, new follower. What are you typing on? Are you guys seeing the head? Is this now the overhead camera? The overhead camera? Over my bald spot camera? Ooh, with unholy pandas. Nice, there we go. There we go. You're typing on the big boys. That's what's up. I thought I was going to be getting a Rect 1800 on my desk here a couple of weeks ago. Is that still happening? What's going on with the 1800? Ooh, waiting on a mini warp. A friend of mine 3D printed. I've never even heard of that. I love the creativity though that people get from 3D printing cases. That's so cool. Ooh, yeah, the ergo boards. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I haven't built an ergo board in quite some time. We've got a Rukia build coming up here in the future, I'm sure. Vulcan group buy went up today. Anybody getting in on that? Ooh, I have not joined that. What about the Ion, the Foundry project on the Rama, the K-Mac Mini spinoff? Has anyone gotten one of those? Because that really looks nice. The Ion Zenith. Yeah, that's right, the Zenith. Yeah, I think I might have to get one of those too, because I don't have a K-Mac Mini, and I really like that layout. Either that or Simon needs to sell me an i69. I'd take an i69 too. But that's such a cool layout with the macro. I don't have dates on that yet, Bree. I'm hoping soon, but yeah, no teasers on that yet. I'm certainly hoping soon. I'm waiting for it too, just like everyone else. If I had to guess too, I think we might get to see some TGR Alice polycarbonate sales coming up as well, but that is purely speculation. I have no idea. And I'd be honest with you guys on that. I talk to Sam from time to time, but I am just purely speculating on that. The elongate. How is that pronounced? I need to get the TX soldering camera, have it mounted to the top of my iron. Does that guy still stream? Anyone remember that? The TX soldering camera? It was so funny. Elongate. That makes sense. Is it the same profile as the mini? Are we looking at the same thing? Oh no, this one. I've seen this. I like that blocker too. That's pretty cool. I like that blocker in between the split space bar. Yeah, it's pretty neat. A 40% with a numpad. How about that? What's the world coming to? That's pretty cool. Oh, a picture of the mini warp you were talking about. Okay, yeah, let me cop that real quick. Let's take a look here. Oh my goodness, look at that. So that's 3D printed? That's wild. Yeah, I love the warped profile here. That's nuts. Like, that's so cool how like they got that and it was like this is the angle we can put that at to where the keycaps won't get all jacked up. Yeah, it's split. So how does it feel like typing on something like that? Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I don't think you could FPS game on anything like that, Yeffy. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. You would have to practice with that. That would come hand in hand with it, would be a learning curve. Ouch, I just stabbed myself with one of those through holes. There's a lot less movement side to side I can have. Just take some practice, just like a 40%. Yeah, I'm sure once you get the muscle memory up on that, that's probably a pretty cool build. Nice. Well, yeah, very cool. Man, I'm loving the music we got going on tonight, guys. Really chill vibes tonight. How's music volume? Can you guys hear that okay? I didn't really do a sound test before I went live tonight. I know I sound good. I'm coming in on good volumes, but yeah, the sound. Okay, good. Okay, good. Nice. Well, good. I'm glad. Yeah, we always try and provide that low-key, chill atmosphere. So, yeah, for those of you guys who are tuning in here, new and are catching us midway through the stream, thank you very much. My name is Max F. I do keyboard-related content just about 2 times a week, Thursdays and Tuesdays, at 8 p.m. Eastern, Tuesdays and Thursday nights. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. We're picking up Friday this week too. I think I am going to stay with the Friday stream, but then here in the future I'm going to dedicate Fridays probably to YouTube content creation. I've not been capitalizing on that side of my social media. I've been lazy there, and I think that that's something that we can build out and make a lot nicer, a lot easier. Twitch is hard. Got to catch people at the right time. YouTube is easy. I put a video up on YouTube and people can get to it 24 hours a day. Well, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good week, though. Let's put it this way. I hope you guys are having as good a week as I am. It's just been one of those weeks where meetings that I've dreaded having to dial into have been canceled. I am like just loving the state of affairs I have made my way into this week. Why can't every week be like this? I initially think I'm going to be in meetings all week, and then next thing you know, I had a lot more time to myself this week than I thought I would. Actually able to get things done around the office, get things done around the house. It's been a good week. How's everyone doing in returning to the quote-unquote normal as well? I'm over in Virginia. I think we're just about to get into phase 3 here, which is pretty wild. This week sucks. My auntie got corona. Oh, golf boy, don't tell me that, dude. I'll be keeping your auntie there in my thoughts, man. I'm hoping for a quick recovery there for her. That's awful news. Yeah, I keep hearing about, you know, people getting it and like, you know, states ramping up, but at the same time things keep opening. It's very mixed messaging. Yeah, we'll all be thinking of you here, man. We'll be thinking of you and your aunt and your whole family, dude. I was so nervous because my grandmother-in-law is, you know, very much so kicking it these days. She's like 87 and is just sharp as a tack, but very, very, you know, kind of upset at the state of her life with not being able to see her friends and not being able to see her great granddaughters. And, you know, so we made a special trip up there couple weeks and we try and do the whole social distancing thing with her, I'm just so nervous that I'm going to be asymptomatic or my kids are, and we pass it on to her. And you know, then God forbid, I mean, that's the age you don't want to be with coronavirus, no matter how fit and healthy you are, you know? So it scares me. It scares me. Oh, so yeah, you're in healthcare. Okay, yeah, so my wife actually works at the hospital too. So bless you guys. The frontline heroes. Thank you for everything you do. 100%. New Jersey here, our numbers have steadily gone down as we're enforced more than others. Yeah, so, I mean, it shows, right? You know? And you guys, so New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut have proposed an enforced 2-week quarantine if you're traveling from any state on like the high profile lists. Of course, you can't really enforce that too well, but yeah, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut just came out with that direction here today. So like anyone traveling from like Florida or Arizona or Utah, they have like a whole hot list of states. All right, guys, we are done with soldering. I'm just going to do a visual inspection here. Take a look with me as well. Do a visual inspection here of all these joints. I think we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, scary stuff with coronavirus though. Oh, nope, I missed some. I missed the tail end of this row right here. I don't know how I did that. I must have just gotten distracted in chat. That's why we check. But yeah, I was gonna say, I watched this electronics YouTube channel when I was first learning how to solder, and it's pretty great advice where like with typical through-hole soldering, you can do a 3-second count. Because I was so nervous when I was first soldering. Get this, the first board I ever soldered on was a TGR 910. And so I was so nervous on that PCB that I was gonna damage it. And so I was like 3 seconds, got it. Touchdown, 3 seconds, lift that iron up. I did not want to be on the PCB for anything longer than I needed to. And yeah, that ended up being pretty good advice. Like I don't do a 3-second count anymore. You know, I kind of can just eyeball it, but and then I give it a visual inspection after, and I basically just look for nice little peaked TPs on every through hole. I want to see those TPs. No bubbles. You don't want to see any snowballs, and you don't want to see any flat joints. You want to see nice peaked TPs on them. Whoa, DD Decline is rating with a party of 11. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Surprise, mofo. What's up, Golden Brick TV? Yo, thank you very much for the raid there, DD Decline. I appreciate it. I hope your stream was going well tonight. Yeah, and I missed it. Man, I'm surprised. There we go, Golden Brick with the follow. Thank you very much. Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome one and all to my stream here. What did I miss here, Bree? You're atting me. Yep, Yeah, you learned that solder mask is pretty durable eventually. Yeah, right. So, quick stream, we were just playing around with different films. Nice, little Keeb science. There we go. Yeah, I was actually asked about a couple of different films. I'm only used TX films, and so let me know what you think. Which ones did you try? And which one should I grab next? I had missed a couple of joints here on the last go through, and so I just wanted to make sure real quick before we move on that I got everything. They all look pretty good. This one is looking tip-top. Go ahead and test the PCB here real quick before I unplug my iron. Don't want to get ahead of myself there. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. For all of you guys tuning in to my chat here for the first time, welcome. As I said before, my name is Max F. I do keyboard related content 2 nights a week, typically Tuesdays and Thursday nights, starting at 8 p.m. And we just try and create a pretty chill atmosphere. Taylor, Emily, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Tonight we're building a TGR Jane V2 CE. I almost said 910 with some NovelKey creams and carbon fiber plate. Sorry about this. I know I'm going to be swapping back and forth between a couple of different angles here. Hold on. There we go. Turn that off. There we go. And that should be numlock. Yep. Arrow cluster, looking good. So far, so good. Cool, looking good there, guys. So we can go ahead and turn my iron off. Oh, so you just got the desk key films in yesterday, and you need a keyboard to build with it. Yep. Okay, Mineral. Yeah, there we go. I was actually curious about those ones. So yeah, what did DD Decline? Did you try those the desk key films? I'm curious on those. So you tried the Keybo TX and desk keys. Yeah, I'm catching up on chat. Sorry. Big conclusion was filming helps the sound, but what film you choose doesn't really matter for sound. It matters for wobble, but we didn't check that. It may matter for wobble, but we didn't check that. I got it. Okay. Yeah, so I remember watching, I think Diego had a review on the desk key films, and he said they were good. I think that was a night he actually rated me when he was streaming that. Well, yeah, Valor, very cool. I'm gonna have to try those. The Keybo ones as well. I haven't even seen the Keybo ones. Slider picker out of stock everywhere, so I made my own slider holder with release mechanism out of mini connects. Dorothy Sweet, sounds like you're getting sounds like you're a regular old MacGyver over there. Well played. I have no idea what the slider picker is though. What do you mean? Is that the oh, I understand what you mean. It's the one that holds the switches. So that's what you're using to like hold the switches when you're lubing. I gotcha. Very cool. All right, guys, how many Aviators Limo cables do you guys have? I only have one. I have one Limo connector. Yep, right there. I have gone down to a single cable, no coil. I've got one USB and I've got a USB-C connection in the exact same color and profile right there. I'm keeping it clean. Nothing too crazy there. Let's see here. Think for the fact that I don't have to orient the small bars. Can you buy? Oh, you can buy a 3-pack on AliExpress for $11 for the for those switch holders, aka the slider pickers. Jeweler's prongs on Amazon. Yep. Yeah, that would work too. I just use a set of tweezers. I have a set of thicker tweezers that work just fine. I just hold the stem with that. I drop it every now and then, but most times it's okay. Damn, showing off the Sanctuary caps. Yep. I'm building this thing up with Sanctuary tonight. So, yep, we're going for it. Never understood why numlock is needed on a TKL. It's not, but this is an F13 TKL layout. So you have F1 through 4, F5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So the 13 is just set to numlock. So do whatever you want. It's just an extra key pretty much. Most applications don't really understand F13. F13's been kind of gone the way of the dodo. So Crystal MK with the follow. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks so much for the follows, you guys. I really appreciate that. My opinion on the M65B, I don't like the integrated plate, but I'm curious about it. Other than that, I'm very curious to see what it looks and sounds like. Hopefully it sounds good. If it sounds good, then I'm okay with the integrated plate. M65A sounded pretty damn good. I'd agree with that for sure. I had an M65A built with a brass plate and Xandas before the Holy Panda thing really kicked off. Xandas were Zelio stems in Inver Panda housing. Turned out really, really nice. and yeah, that was actually built up by Black Simon. Ask Stash, he just built an M65A. Sounded amazing. Yeah, Stash, are you still in here? I love the M65A. You just got to get the little washers for the M65A so that you don't have the gap. But as long as you don't get the gap, then you're good. All right, guys, you've waited, guys and girls, you've waited long enough. Let's go ahead and get this keyboard all built up. I'm gonna go ahead and get my desk cleaned up a little bit. And then we're gonna dress it up in some keycaps. And then we will be good to go. I'm very excited for this. I hope you guys are as well. Oh, I wanted to, real quick, I just want to put this on before I forget to make sure that we're not crooked. Let's just make sure right here we're looking good. Yep, that's beautiful. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds here. I'm just gonna wash my hands before I start handling the case. I'll be right back in just a moment. Alrighty, let's get down to business. All right, so first things first, we want to test with this guy the very special gasket mount. And so to do that, we need to install. So how does this work with the port is my question. I need an adult. I just want to test this. This might not work. We might still be using the top mount option, but let's see if this will work. Just behind the port. What do you mean behind the port? Just put it in like that. Just put it in like that right there. Okay, cool. So do I need the mounting hardware for it now? Or are we okay? Do I need to top mount it, or can I get away without that? Crystal MK, you've come to the right spot. I will be your keyboard friend. Okay, so wait. No need for hardware. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. No need for hardware. Who wants to screw in anything these days? Gasket mount everything. Am I right? Okay. Here comes the tricky part. We need to get this guy secured down. Maybe not a tricky part necessarily. So if you guys didn't catch that, we just got away without top mounting this keyboard. We just used this gasket right here, and the goal is we will use the gasket alone with no top mounting hardware. So all of those little guys right there, we will not be utilizing here tonight for this build. We're going to try gasket mounting this TKL here. It is a very similar gasket mount to my Unicorn, which you see right there at the top of my desk. It's the same style of mount. However, that is just a single piece of anodized aluminum, whereas the TKL here screws in on both sides. So I'm just basically getting that hardware in just a little bit. I just want to make sure that this guy is closing on all sides, which it currently is not. This side looks good. I've got a very nice solid connection point there. But right here, I need to use, let's use my keycap puller to just push this gasket in just a little bit. It's what it's getting caught up on right now is the stabilizer for my space bar. And now it's closed. Now the seam is tight. And so as I hold that down, let's go ahead and tighten this. I'm not going to torque it too much, just tightening it down a little bit. There we go. Picked up a unicorn the other day. What did you have to do to the stabs to make the gasket fit? You just kind of have to shimmy it in there. Yeah, there's no real rhyme or reason to it. It just it's a little bit tight. The screws from the gasket mounts, that just happens. And so it's the exact same thing I just did pretty much with the TKL that you're looking at here. I just had to push the rubber band in just a tiny little bit, and now we're good. Let's see here. Yep, super excited to hear how this is going to sound. Is your Jane mounted with a gasket as well? No, my Jane is a top mount. He did not have a gasket mounting option for the original V2. But my V2 CE will be. Yeah, that is correct. I'm just repeating you right now, review. So I have a personal V2 CE as well coming. I believe mine has got the rainbow weight. And yeah, so yeah, that'll have another gasket just like this one does. All right, let's see here. Didn't have to sand it. No, I did not. My unicorn did not get sanded. I was able to just shimmy it in there. Just put a little bit of elbow grease on that thing. You'll be all right. Just kind of, it's a little bit sketchy, but you know, just pop that guy in there. You'll be all right. All right, how's our seam looking? Fingerprinted up, but perfect there. Fingerprinted up, but perfect there. Again with the fingerprints, but looking good. Okay, so the seam on all sides is looking nice there. Okay, let's go ahead and up. Thank you very much. Was taken for the follow. I appreciate that. That's a funny name. Exclusive also said that the Sue snap-ins on the 6.5 because of the gasket style are used. Exclusive also said to use the snap-ins on the 6.5 because of the gasket style. I got it. Yeah, so it just gives you a little bit extra wiggle room to work with. Dark Wizard with the follow. Thank you very much as well. I appreciate you guys, both of you. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you everyone who followed tonight. We've had a couple of raids this evening. Welcome everyone new to chat here and to my stream. I appreciate you guys for stopping by here tonight and hanging out with me this evening. Hopefully I've created a nice relaxed keyboard atmosphere here for you. We try and do that 2 times a week for you, Tuesday and Thursday nights. Fred Nori, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Guys, we have got to be getting close to 1,000 followers here on Twitch. That giveaway is getting closer. I can really start shilling my Instagram and YouTube once we get the 1,000 subs or the 1,000 followers on Twitch. All right, so there's the screws that hold in the Toblerone weight all installed. Now it is time for us to install the carbon fiber plate. My friends, we are getting closer. I love the hardware on this too. This black steel hardware, so nice. Sam, as usual, goes all out with the simple little touches that make all the difference in the world. Looking really sharp here. Do you guys see this chat? Hello? Are you guys looking at the same thing I am? Oh my goodness. I put cream stems in ink housings just to try. What'd you think, Yuppie? Waiting for my GAT yellows to come in. Join the group buy for the GMK Blue Samurai. Nice, Fred Nori. That's what's up, dude. Hey, and also thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, it sounds like you're waiting on some nice tings. All right, so there's the hardware for the plate. We have not installed it, as you guys can see. We're gonna go ahead and carefully get rid of my mat here. And we're going to install some keycaps. Just a real quick test, just to make sure we're not bottoming out on anything. Let me open up Switch Hitter one more time. I just want to make sure now that we are all installed with the gasket that everything is sitting pretty. Sorry guys, I know I'm going to be switching around a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn that off, and that off. There we go. All right, we're sitting pretty. Yeah, nothing's bottoming out. We're good. Okay, cool. All right. It is time for the Sanctuary Rebirth. Let's go. Oh my goodness, this keycap set looks so good. Wow. I can tell I'm gonna be loving the look on this. Oh my goodness. Are you guys seeing this? Ooh. Are those creams broken in first and then lubed? No, Dark Wizard. I don't think they were. I think these were just straight up lubed. Unfortunately. Yeah, I have a very special break-in procedure. If I have a personal build that I want the nicest of the nice, I will build up a shitty keyboard and give it to a colleague with it unlubed, and after about a couple months I will take that same board back and then I will lube it up. So that's the big brain, that's the 200 IQ move to get your switches broken in right there. I don't break in my own switches. Turn one Delver, thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate that. Welcome to my stream. Hey, it's fine. Oh, and I can build up, I have a numpad that one of our data analysts uses, and they are crunching those keys constantly. And so, yeah, I've got that, yep, sitting on their desk, and yeah, I just swap switches right in. It's hot swap, and so I'm just like, here, let me switch out these switches for you here. I'll be right back with it tomorrow. I'm gonna take it home. I'll be right back with this thing tomorrow. They don't care. All right. Yeah, right? We just need to send everything to Justin. He can type on it for like half a day. It'll be broken in. I build a Lego Techniques auto clicker I had right. Oh, what? That's awesome. I saw somebody had posted on Instagram the other day a modification where they had with a drill, and the drill just had a little bit on it that was at a perpendicular angle to the drill, so that when it went around, it was tapping down on the what looked like a lubing station, and all the switches were just connected into the lubing station and upside down. So as the drill pushed down on the acrylic piece, all the switches were pushing down against the table over and over again. And so yeah, it was like an automatic switch break-in. Is that Mr. Keebs? Okay, I couldn't remember if it was Mr. Keebs. Somebody popped up on my Instagram feed, and I was like, that's brilliant. That's so funny. Oh, Sanctuary is looking so nice right now. Oh my goodness. And guys, is it just me, or does this look like bone? Does it look like bone with the creams right now? Like, is this not completing the total demonic aesthetic in and in itself completely? Like, look at that. You guys didn't even think about that until I said it, did you? Totally looks like the cream switches, totally looks like bones. I know exactly what keycap I'm putting on F13 too. Why cream's so hyped? I've never used, so I don't understand. Creams are just a pretty smooth linear. They were the first to use palm housings, if I think, right? So just an innovative material that people hadn't thought of before, and so once they started using them, they've incorporated creams into a lot of other switches now. Yep, pretty nice though. I've used them on a couple of different builds. I like them. I can recommend them. What am I doing here? Scroll lock, print screen, escape. Where am I? This is pause break. Okay, pause break there. Yep. And then page up there. This should be good. Gateron yellows are very nice. I like Gateron yellows a lot. So scroll lock is in the middle. Print screen and pause break. Am I remembering correctly? Pause break is on the inside and print screen is on the outside. Lol TKL cluster. Who uses that shit anyways? Cross check me though, am I right? Wrong. Damn it. I'm wrong? Pause break is on the outside and print screen is on the inside? Flip it. Fuck. I've done it dirty, guys. I've done it dirty. Alright. I can't allow that heresy to take place. Okay. Good. Cross check me on that one. I'd never live that one down. Alright, so pause break goes over on this side. Print screen there. Pause break there. And then I have a stepped caps lock here. Yo, how about this lock? Ooh. Oh yeah. All right, and then I have an idea for what cap I want to use here. Let me see here. The clack would look mighty nice too. The blacks are a little bit different on the clack. I think what I wanted to do, what I was originally thinking was, oh my goodness, these are tight stems. Don't break my clock, please. What I was originally thinking was the pain cap. If you guys haven't seen this, oh my God, you need to call somebody. And that somebody is me, because I'm gonna show it to you right now. If you guys haven't seen this cap yet, it is so demonic and awesome looking. Lind, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Lind P, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. Okay. My friends, we are looking good here. Wow, I'm very, very impressed with this look. I think it's time that we plugged it in and see how we're rocking here. Okay. Close a million of my desk drawers here. Okay. Chat. We've made it. It was a long build tonight. You guys stuck with me, and you're about to be rewarded. You are about to be rewarded. Pretty incredible look here, guys. We've got the aesthetic complete on this one for sure, I think. Pretty intense build. The stainless steel weight there. With the Jane logo right there. The TGR Jane V2CE. Excuse my fingerprints. But yeah, we are looking pretty fired up here on this one. I am stoked, guys and girls. I am pretty stoked. There we go. All right, it is time. You guys know what's up. There we go. Let's hear what this thing sounds like, yeah? The pop on that spacebar. Ooh, oh no. What happened to our backspace key? It's the switch. I need to swap the switch out on it. Yep, the switch is making a funky noise here. You guys can hear it. A little bit of an inconsistency there. That's a shame. The stabilizer sounds good. The switch is a little bit funky, so we'll swap that out. No worries. Oh my God, what is that row? What is that? What is that? Wow, that sounds good. Wow, wow, wow. That sounds incredible. I am so excited to get mine. Oh my God. Tom, this belongs to me now. You can have mine when it comes in. I've got some creams that I'll tune up for you. This one's mine. This one sounds so good. My client's not getting this one back. Well, I know how I'm building mine. Creams. Wow. Yeah, the backspace needs to be fixed, but other than that, that's perfection. Shut up, Justin. It's literally just the backspace. Yeah, you can hear the rattling a little bit. That row right there is God tier. All right, one more test. One more test and then we'll debrief on the majesty of this keyboard. Really incredible. Sam, you've done it again. Oh, redo. Redo. Ooh. Wow. That is very, very nice. Very nice. I'm loving the Infinikey Sanctuary too. Oh my goodness. Such a good looking keyboard. Man. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to find somebody to raid. That was incredible. Thank you so much. Wow, for allowing me to build this one for you, Tom. Really, really cool. I'm loving it. Yeah, we're going to fix the backspace. We'll do that off camera. I'll go ahead and take this. I'll take all 25 screws out of this thing and fix your backspace key for you. Chongosaurus up in chat. Hello, hello to you. Good to see you, man. If you guys don't know, Chongosaurus is another keyboard content creator. Toss him a follow if you haven't already. He's a great guy. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate everyone stopping by tonight. I love you all. I love you all. All the follows, all the subs, all the bits. You guys are awesome. We had another hype train tonight too. I'm loving that. So fun. All right, you guys. Yeah, let's find somebody to raid. Who's live tonight? I cannot wait for my Jane V2CE to come in. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put creams in mine as well. So good. All right, so we've got Pudsey just chatting it up right now. More keyboard history, talking about old GMK sets. We've also got Mangoes playing some GTA. I think we gotta go. Who do you guys want to go? Who do you guys want to raid? Do you want to raid Mangoes playing some GTA? If you guys don't know, Mangoes is a keyboard enthusiast, but he is not streaming keyboard content right now. He's playing GTA 5. We've also got Pudsey talking about old GMK sets and just chilling, it sounds like. What do you guys want to do? Let's see here. Host Keone's live right now? Oh, I didn't even see. How am I not following Keone? How is Keone not? What in the world? Yeah. So what's Keone doing tonight? Hold on. I wasn't following Keone either. That's toxic. That's so toxic. Okay, yeah, Keone's live right now. Let's see. It looks like he's looking through. I don't know what he's doing. Is he looking to host somebody as well? What's going on right now? Oh my goodness. We'll host Keone though. Quickly, we'll host Keone before Keone can host someone else. We're gonna host him before he can quit. So he's like just about to leave for the night. We're like, nope, you're getting hosted. You're getting raid. Yo, Justin, thanks so much for the 500 bits, dude. Milk, thank you so much for stopping by tonight. Really appreciate you. Yeah, don't stop watching yet. We're checking out Keone. Watching looking through Geek Hack, doing something. I don't know. I'm going to stick around and see what Keone's doing too. He sparked my interest now. So yeah, let me go ahead over to the creator dashboard and let's raid Keone. There we go. Start raid. I always hate how I have to go back and forth and back and forth. Okay. There's that. All right, we are ready to raid, guys. Okay, thanks again, everyone, so much. I am going to be live again for sure next Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a little something, but yeah, I appreciate y'all stopping by tonight. Thank you so much for all the love and chat. You guys are fantastic. It was a great build. We enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well, and we will see you guys next week. Enjoy Keone's stream. I will be as well. Peace out, nerds. Boom.